about time.
Nope.
You know what? I'm going to record too. We're doing the podcast now.
Oh my God. It's like we're doing this for real.
I don't even give a shit. I'm so crazy.
Wow. There's nobody here. There's no third person to hold us apart.
Hold on. Do I have like a track that I hit? It'll just start playing like random World War II facts.
Oh, yes. Please.
Nobody
I
asked
need
for
that. I need that in my life right now.
I need a Frank, like when he's not here, I need a surrogate for him.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, Hawaii just got back and I am
burnt.
It burned a hole in my neck.
Oh my God, you have skin cancer already.
I might. I have to go get this checked out soon. It's
oh my God,
like little holes. Like stuff was coming out. I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
What did you eat?
What I eat?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a chemical reaction to something you ate in Hawaii.
I was out in the sun. We went to the beach because her mom's house is right by the beach. Like,
go
out there, and I'm sitting there. And I already put on sunscreen like 7 times because I'm clearly Irish people in the Hawaiian sun do not make it.
No.
So I'm keeping it caked on. But the problem is I went in the ocean and we walked out and we walked over to there's like holes you can go down, like little caves. I went down in that.
Oh!
Started crawling around and we started going out to the edge and there's a bunch of cool cliffs and stuff and we're walking around that. And I'm in pain the whole time because of my leg, but I did it just so I could say I did it. And
maybe you caught like some kind of alien virus in the caves.
No, it got sunburned and then it just like dried out so bad. Even though I'm putting aloe vera on there like 5 times a day, it just got so dried out and it just got like opened up. I don't know. I've never had it before.
Well, is it black?
No, it's just a really, really red. Like,
okay, so that's fine. The only time you got to worry about if it's black.
That's when black. I can't see it.
When it's massive, if it's cancerous, it's black. That's usually the first sign of, oh shit, go to a doctor.
Well, I think
get it scraped off.
After, like it turns into a black dot.
If it looks like Morgan Freeman's face, go to the doctor. That's what I heard.
Oh God.
Andy Dufresne looked like my face, and I had to go.
Every Irish person's chest looks like his face, though. So.
If you go to the sun, yeah.
There's freckles everywhere, but yeah, it was fun.
Vacation in Tahiti.
Sad and very happy.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Well, I mean, good stuff, but yeah, happy times. So, are you gonna be moving to Hawaii then? Is that going to be the big news on the show?
No.
You're gonna move to Hawaii and then stay in the sun. You're gonna look like Marlon Brando from Island of Dr. Monroe. You're gonna have that sunscreen on you constantly.
We're doing that in a few weeks.
I know. I saw that. I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, I chose The Lost Soul, The Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley, blah, 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 however long that title is.
Yes.
And I went, let's watch the movie before we do the documentary about the movie. So I just put it as a double bill.
Are we going to watch that live or are we watching it by ourselves?
No, that'll be ahead of time. The only thing we ever watch live is Anthology Street.
It's the show, okay. Because I was thinking, are we doing that? Okay. Which is fine.
Adam has been doing this for over a year, and he still gets confused. And I'm like, it's one show we watch together.
Yeah, I figured it out. And I'm still staying away from Inside Number 9.
We're doing one tomorrow.
I know. I'm so tempted, though, to just start watching it, but I'm not doing it. I got them right there on HBO Max. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, it's tempting.
I could watch them all.
Welcome to a different show that we're talking about. This is LIW The Twilight Zone Review, episode 251. It's a double billing today of 1985 episodes. This episode is 150, Button.
Now, this one I liked actually quite a lot. I think this might be my favorite one so far.
Oh, because it's a podcast, let's play a theme song.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. You're Hitler!
You always want that one.
I know.
This, though? Let's go classic. I don't know. I feel like we need a classic one. What's the mute one?
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
And there's no Frank, so I'll stop it there. I'm Phoenix West.
Dick Dickett.
Welcome, Dick.
Hi.
We took a week off, and I feel like it's been a month.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm like getting everything ready. I'm like, am I good? I don't. It's scary how quickly I forget everything.
Just think if you're gone for 2 weeks, you'd be a fucking mess.
I think it comes back around.
Yeah. You need to watch a Frankenheimer movie, Get back in the groove, and you'll be all right.
You know what's really fucked up is, you know how Adam talked about how much he hated Andersonville?
Yes.
I just drew the episode for the next after Island of Dr. Moreau. I drew it for the June 23rd show, and it's Birdman of Alcatraz.
Wow.
I'm gonna ask Adam. Like, Adam, you can stay off, man. You don't like prison shit. Go right ahead.
Yeah, but Birdman of Alcatraz is not at all reality. Like Birdman of Alcatraz is like a Disney movie. It's a total lie. So I guess he might be okay for that because it's a total lie.
But I don't know. I don't think it's historical accuracy. I think he just hated the sad aspect of it. But this isn't like someone suffering. This is someone like, this is more like Shawshank, where it's about him being determined and like staying there, even though he's a horrible fucking person.
Yeah, in reality, he was a monster. So we can't really go into detail there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on 623. Anyway, today, right now, episode 251 for Button. And I lost Dick, so I'm flying solo right now. What do I say? What do I do? Oh, God. Let me get the plugs out of the way right now, because I never do at the front of the show. But since Dick just dropped off the live stream, let's get that out of the way right now. LIWstudios.com. YouTube.com/Loitering in Wonderland Studios, or Loitering Wonderland, just Loitering in Wonderland. Every Tuesday we do a couple, 2 to 3 episodes of Twilight Zone. I'm just doing my plugs right now.
Sorry about that. My thing had a glitch on there, so I was like, "Oh shit!" I
figured I'd get my plugs out of the way.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Yeah, at LIW The TZ Review on Twitter.
John Carpenter Show.
Yeah, we're doing tomorrow night. Next week.
It's next week. Body bags. Yeah, I looked at the schedule.
Yeah, that schedule's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice to know.
So much easier on me.
Yeah, it's very nice. I'm like, oh shit, that's right.
So Button, you liked it?
I think Button, like I said, is my favorite of the '80s so far. This one I really enjoy. I think it was because of Mare Whittingham, who was an original member of the Brat Pack of the '80s. She's the oldest member of the Brat Pack, which is saying something.
Yeah.
And she's actually she's a really good actress. She was super cute here, which is weird, and that's why I think maybe I like the episode a lot, because she looked just like a girl I used to have relations with, and I was like, oh my god,
your former Millennium Falcon. Cool.
Maybe, I don't know. Yes, long before the Millennium Falcon ever reached my fridge, this one was in my life.
But that Millennium Falcon with a flashlight duct taped to the bottom.
That's what the front's for. I don't need
the missing cargo bay.
Oh my god, I love it. Solo destroyed my myth. I believed it was a flashlight the whole time.
You guys better hide down below.
You guys better eject the spice. Eject it. Oh, but
I'm gonna come at you 40 parsecs.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, you liked it?
I did. I enjoyed it. I knew the premise because of that stupid Richard Kelly movie.
I'll talk about that.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever sat down and actually watched it. I've seen pieces of the Richard Kelly movie, and I know did Matheson write this as in a Twilight Zone episode?
Okay,
originally, or is this a short story?
It's like a 5 or 6 page short story.
Is that what? Okay.
They turned it into the episode Button. They changed the ending. He hated it and made him use a pen name, or one of those
pseudonyms.
But what's it called?
The Alan Smithy.
He didn't do Alan Smithy. He did. I forget what it's called. I'll look it up here in a second. But
the moniker where you don't want to be associated with the work, you just say
used. Where the fuck was it? It was just on here. Sorry, I'm trying to find it here.
Wow, I didn't know there was a literary term for it. I thought it was just Alan Smith.
Logan Swanson. No, that's what he used instead of Alan Smithy on this episode.
Oh, okay.
This is written by Logan Swanson, but it's Richard
Matheson. So it is Richard Matheson.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an adaptation of his story.
Oh. So
okay. Oh shit.
Well, it's let's take a look here, because I do.
Well, that's odd. He didn't like the ending of the episode. I thought the ending was pretty good.
I like this ending better. The original ending was, and we'll get to what the actual ending is here.
Okay, yeah.
But the original story ending is she pushes it, and then her husband dies in a car accident, and she goes, "I thought you killed someone I didn't know." And he goes, "You didn't really know your husband."
Oh,
and that's fucking dumb.
wow.
That is dumb.
That
I'm sorry,
is
sorry,
bad.
Matheson. That is dumb.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty lame. That's a cop out.
Yeah.
And so it was like the 200,000 his life insurance policy. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Is that how, okay? So, well, there you go.
So it sounds like she's gonna get the money from the life insurance and then probably get in trouble because it just got created as he died. Sort of things. I don't know.
Okay.
We'd have to read it. Maybe I will if it's that short. I'll just read it on a podcast. But
it's interesting
because I do have an episode planned out for the box. So I'm going to touch on it briefly because after I watched this episode, I watched it last night when I got back from the airport, and I was like, I have to watch these now because today's been busy. I've been running around. We got her resized and everything. Way the fuck out there, so I had to drive out there. And but today, before we went, I watched half of the box, and then when we got back, I watched the other half.
And when you watched
my second time watching it, little less angry this time.
The movie, the box, or the show, the
movie,
the movie. Okay, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
and I don't want to go too much into detail on the movie because, like I said, I have an episode planned out for it. So eventually, we'll watch the movie and talk about it, and I'll probably read the short story then. I'll pre-record it and throw it into the podcast, so you don't have to sit there while I read a story, you guys. But
I'll just put baseball cards in plastic sheets or something.
That works out.
I'll do that. I'll sleep it on mute.
Really loud. Sounds like you're doing.
Yeah. I'm going to put that on mute.
Lines.
Yeah.
I did like this episode. Actually, it was pretty good. I hated this couple. I could not wait for them to die.
I did.
Fucking worst.
I liked her. I didn't like him. He was annoying because he was like, "Well, I can't do it." He was like, "Yeah, he was cartoony, and she was like a real actor." So it was like she was hamming it up. She was goofy in her own, but she was less goofy. Like she was having fun with it while he was trying too hard.
She was Holly Hunter from Raising Arizona, and he was a stuttering fucking idiot. He's at the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes,
because none of it worked as far as a couple goes.
No,
but yeah, the parts I liked about this episode the most were the parts that reminded me of Raising Arizona because they live in this shitty little house, and it's just that she's always wearing these like 3XL shirts, on a
sweatpants,
body,
smoking 50 cigarettes a day.
Yeah. She was just like Holly Hunter.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
But
H.I.
Yeah,
you son of a bitch.
Episode I've never seen this before. I knew the box was based on a Twilight Zone episode. I didn't realize that it's all based on a short story. I didn't care about that.
Right.
But it is based on this episode. So I've seen the box. I saw it when it came out, and I went, "Oh, that's disappointing," but not as disappointing as Southland Tales. But
see, I've always heard the reverse. I've heard people like Southland Tales more than the box.
It's fucking nonsense.
I know, but that's why they like it. I hear. Because Southland Tales is just so wacky, it's worth watching just to see The Rock like do wacky stuff.
It's like if Mick G and I don't even know who the fuck else would. It's like those kind of directors made a movie and they're like, "Let's be cool," and you're like,
Brett Ratner.
Not? Yes, Brett Ratner and
Mick G, Brett Ratner,
all got together.
All the awful late 90s, early 2000 directors.
Yeah, but they have all these like big stars, and it's like, how do you fuck it up this bad? It's insane. But the episode, I was surprised by how simple it was. I expected more because I've seen the movie, and there's not a whole lot to this, and I kind of like that about it. It's just, well, let's start at the beginning there. My first note is Norma is a cunt.
Yeah.
Arthur is a stuttering moron is my second note.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And they had the apartment complex. Like basically, he's working on a car for forever. She's pissed at him. She chain smokes through the episode. She bitches at him about everything. She has to like walk from the grocery store, and she carries the groceries in, and she's bitching at him. The car's not fixed, and he's like, but Norma, I gotta, it'll be ready by tomorrow, I swear. And she's like, yeah, he said that yesterday, I swear, or something like that.
That was almost Tropic Thunder, that retard, going full retard.
Yeah, it's not far off from what this guy did.
No,
it's not. It's just, I hate these people. I hope they both die. I hope.
Well, I think they do. I think
I don't
that's
think they both do. I think she does. But
she does definitely. But yeah, that's the insinuation at the end. Yeah,
yeah.
which is what I liked. That's why we'll get into that later too. Which I don't understand. Like Matheson would be upset about the ending because I think this ending is darker and it actually works. I like this ending.
This
I
ending
like,
is fucking awesome.
yeah,
Like,
I liked it.
out, bye, credits.
Yeah,
No intro, no outro, credits.
no, I did like the guy that when he shows up with the box, he goes, "You have a very nice house here." It's like a shitty apartment in L.A. It's like, it reminded me of the complex where Cesar lived.
Yeah,
where you got the couch.
where it was basically little Mexico.
Yeah, well, I got my couch from him back in the day because I bought it from that dumb bitch he was trying to bang.
It reminded me of the Paranormal Activity movie with the Hispanic family. It's like the Ghost Dimension or something like that. Where
Oh right, yeah, it's the
tiny...
best. It's the best Paranormal Activity movie.
Oh yeah,
they said.
It has nothing to do with the rest.
The
of
marked ones, yeah, the marked one.
Marked ones. That was what.
Yeah,
it was.
that I guess they say that's the best one. I haven't seen it, but they say that's the best one out of the whole franchise.
Probably is. Yeah,
no.
I've seen them all. They're all stupid. Even that one is stupid, but it's definitely the best of the stupid. So
yeah, the third one was pretty good. I think the third one's surprisingly good. I think
I've seen them all multiple times.
I hate the second one.
Just no memories.
No, yeah, no. Paranormal Activity 2 is the worst piece of shit you'll ever see because it ruins the first one for me. Because I loved the first. I saw it when it was like no hype, when it was like you didn't know what it was. So I really dug it because I went and saw it. You know, when it came out, they said demand it in your city. So I was like, oh, I demand it.
You had to go to a website and ask for it.
Yeah, but it was LA, so it was there already. I didn't have to demand shit. It was already playing there like 5 times a week. But so that's what I saw. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I liked it. It was fun. It was interesting. But then it's like, as time went on, I can understand why people hate it so much because it's so simple and just dumb.
I just think it's stupid when it's like nothing happening. Fast forward.
Yeah.
Stops. I'm like, something's going to happen. Oh, something happened. Fast forward.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, come on.
It's
a security cam with this company.
Well, that's why it was so brilliant because it's so cheap.
Yeah.
And then the best parody ever was the Oscars when it was hosted by Steve Martin. And when Alec Baldwin and Steve Martin were in bed together and they did the same thing, and where Steve Martin wakes up and he's standing in front of the bed and he just hits Alec Baldwin in the balls in the bed. That's funny shit. Like
back when the Oscars tried.
Back when the Oscars was good, and now forget it. It's never coming back.
It's unwatchable now.
Dead. It's dead. It's dead. Hollywood is dead. There is no good anymore. There's nothing good coming out of Hollywood. It's done.
And that's our show.
Good night, everybody. Push that button, kill a Hollywood executive.
Okay, so the next morning she gets up. This is when she's yelling about the car. She's wearing a T-shirt, and this is how I know they're in California, is because their shirt literally says California on it. I was like, I was disturbed.
Shirt.
Yeah, I was disturbed by the amount of mustard on their counter that was not in the fridge. I want to show this because it is so much mustard. 1426 I have written down.
I think he put mustard on his eggs, and that was disgusting. I think that might have been a character choice. For some reason, this guy was like, I think this guy's really into mustard. And I think for my character to make him interesting, and they're just like, sure, yeah, whatever. Or maybe it's in the script. Maybe Richard Matheson would put that in there.
Her face right here.
Oh, she's cute in this episode. I don't know. There's something about her. She's cute.
Look at that mustard.
Oh, that's only 3 bottles.
Only 3 bottles?
One of them could be empty.
Look at all the cigarettes and cotton swabs.
The cigarettes are ridiculous.
There's 2 lighters.
Where's that other shot, though, where she's at the table and there's 3 ashtrays filled with cigarette butts? It's at the end of the episode, I think.
Oh, I think
it's right hilarious.
When he gets home.
Yeah. Look at her. She's just smoking the whole time. Look at the box. They're right here. Here it is.
This is her through the whole episode.
This is it. This is all she does. And she's awesome. She's great. She's so fun. Look at this. They hate each other so much.
I don't know what happened here.
He's brushing his teeth.
Sure he is.
Yes.
Sure he is.
He's foaming at the mouth because he's so angry. He hates his wife so much that he's foaming at the mouth.
It is blue dude in the alley. We can finish fixing the car now.
We don't have to worry about the $200,000. I got $50,000. I got $50K for the glory hole. I just got to do this 6 times a year.
Then I spent it paying Leo to blow him.
Then I spent it for my AIDS test.
Vicious cycle.
It sucks.
All right, so they're at home. He has to go to work. He gets a box outside before he goes to work, though. He gets a box. He brings it inside. They open it. There's a note inside that says, Mr. Stewart will call you at 8 p.m. And he's like, I got to go to work. I'll be at work. And she starts freaking out about, like, I'm the man in the house. Blah, blah. And he starts going outside, doing this whole big speech. Like, surrounded by people.
You got 5 people around you. You got 1 guy over here, 2 upstairs, 3 over here.
He does an Al Pacino speech in the doorway. I kind of want to watch that.
You're covered. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my favorite. Oh, I'll show this later. But
I had coffee with Macaulay half an hour ago.
All right, here goes. I want to hear his freak out, his Al Pacino freak out in the doorway. Just turn the sound on.
Look, you are surrounded by people. Talk to the man. At least find out what all this is about.
I was drinking beer with breakfast, by the way.
Yeah,
that's what I found. I was just, oh my God, this guy's a fucking drunk. He's having beer for breakfast with eggs and rice, it looked like. Are they from Hawaii?
Hey, that's all I did for a week.
Rice and eggs and Spam.
I got my Hawaii shirt on.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Hey, you can buy 7 shirts for $20. You're buying 7 shirts for $20.
Oh, no kidding. No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Stack of shirts, $20. I'm noticeably tanner, I notice.
Yeah, no, you look healthier.
It burns.
But your insides are on fire because you have giant holes in your neck.
Yeah. That's not good.
That's not. You should probably go see a doctor about that.
I'll probably see someone about that. But I won't. So
that's fine.
This show officially has an end date.
Just put a cigarette out in it. You'll be fine. Cauterize it. You'll be fine.
If it stays burned, I can't get cancer. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Science fact.
That's what I read.
Yeah. All right. So there's a box. He opens it up. There's a white box inside. And then he pulls it out, and there's like a fucking trouble button inside a piece of wood. And that's when they see the note. He goes to work. Later, she gets here's a doorbell. And it's the people from the Adjustment Bureau, that fucking terrible Matt Damon movie. And there's some cool shots in this. I do appreciate the cinematography in this episode, because look at this. Just still image. That's fucking awesome. That's like noir shit.
Yeah. No, it's an enjoy. This is like I said, this is the best 80s episode I've seen so far. And I think this might be it. I don't think it's going to get any better than this.
I can't imagine.
No.
Part of the reason is I kind of like that it's based on a short story, like a really short story, because it keeps it simple.
No.
And there's another simple episode that we watched called The Trunk that was just fucking dumb. But that was way too simple.
But that was whimsy.
Also had a stuttering character.
Oh, Bud Cort did not stutter in that.
He
was just a nervous guy with that whore.
That fucking whore. He was obsessed
Tammy or Lisa Candy, whatever her name was. She's a fucking whore.
The Florida trash he's obsessed with.
Yeah.
She's so gross.
And then he pops up in some other girl's apartment.
Yeah.
10 years later. Like, what happened to me?
Hello. I'm the demon in the box.
Do you have a glass of water?
Yeah. He doesn't say any normal questions like, "Oh, I shat in there for so long."
Oh my God. I gotta use your toilet.
He didn't ask for food. He just, "Hello, I'm Prince Charming."
Hi, how are you? I'm Bud Cort.
Mace.
I'm Prince Charming, Bud Cort. That's not true at all. And there's a connection, a heat connection. Bud Cort is the cafe guy who runs the kitchen where Dennis Haysworth is working.
And he shoves over?
Yeah, and he knocks him down at the end because he goes robs the bank.
Yeah, and he dies immediately.
And he dies immediately.
Probably supposed to stay working at the you're not in good hands.
Probably should have done that. Yeah, should have done that.
Fucking 3 seconds into that heist.
Should not have went with Neil on that day. No.
Oh, I could watch and talk about Heat for 40 hours. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, there's so much to it. It's just like, it's ridiculous.
I legitimately think we could do a Heat podcast and keep it going for about a year.
I don't doubt it.
We talk about it a lot.
You could talk about that opening heist for like an episode, like just the heist.
That's
how awesome it is. Yeah, have the heat. Yeah,
20-minute podcast at the end of our night. and just talk about Heat. Because I only have like 10, 12 Blu-rays, and Heat was the first one I got because I sold them all, and then I'm starting to buy some back, like the ones on my top list, and Heat was the first one I bought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think we should do a little quick Heat thing every
yeah, I'm down.
It's an amazing movie. Anyway,
Heat's a good movie.
Oh, don't read IMDb reviews though. Or Amazon reviews. Amazon reviews are the fucking worst. This movie doesn't hold up. It's dated as hell. Like,
no, yeah, they're it's stupid as shit. Just the fucking audio, the sound design of the bank heist with the machine guns is like the best. Oh, it's so good. That mix is insane.
It's so good. It's my favorite Dane Cook bit when he talks about every guy's fantasy doing the heat heist.
Yeah,
that it was not so much the bit that's funny; it's the fact that I know Heat so well. I was like, yes,
yeah.
It's like just spraying a machine gun. Yeah, we'll stop talking about Heat because we'll be here all night.
We'll go back to the button. Who's got the button?
So this guy on the screen here, he offers her a thing. He goes, all right, so in this envelope, I got a key. In the key, it opens this. You press this button, someone in the world will die. It says, someone you don't know will die.
You don't know. Very specific. He's very specific. Someone you don't know will die.
Yes. The next thing that'll happen is you'll get $200,000 tax-free. That's all he says.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, deuces. And fucks off out the door.
That's it.
And she's just sitting here so long. When he got home that night, I laughed hysterically because, well, first of all, she's sitting here like this. And then she clearly sits there for a while because later on when he gets home, this guy leaves. And then her husband gets home and she's still sitting there. So she's been there a while, just like it's a mouse. She's a cartoon character, just staring at the box, like, what the fuck?
No, she's great. Like Mary Winningham in this episode is so much fun. She's worth the episode. I mean, that's the thing. It's like if any other actress had this part, it wouldn't be as good. She is just perfect for this part. I don't know why, and I don't know why for some reason they said Mary Winningham. Let's get her. It's like such an odd choice because like she was doing movies at this point. She really wasn't a TV person. So I'm kind of curious how that worked. Maybe this is back in the day when if you did TV, you got paid a lot of money. So maybe they gave her like a big $200,000 check or something to be in the show, and she's like, okay.
She's also in a couple seasons of American Horror Story.
Yeah, well, she was in The Outsider. That was the last thing I saw her in. She's great in The Outsider, but she's ugly. She's gotten real. She got old, and she looks not so good anymore. She's not as cute as she used to be. Those cigarettes, they finally got her. They caught up to her.
Yeah, they happen to everybody.
Yeah, they dried her out like fucking Frank Langella in Skeletor makeup,
or Frank Langella
in the box.
In the box with half a jaw.
What does that? I don't know why. Did they explain that in the movie?
I can tell you why.
Oh god,
I got that after.
That's a yeah.
Okay, so Arthur gets home. She's sitting on the chair like we just saw, and then she starts like telling him what's going on, and they start basically the next 8 minutes is them debating. And it's like different days that they're talking about this. There's no time limit on this thing.
No.
But she does say, she's like, oh, come on. What if it's
who cares?
Some Chinese peasant or something?
Yeah, that's
the answer.
I was laughing at that. She goes, a Chinese peasant. Who cares? They die every day. Come on, who cares? He goes, what if it's a newborn baby? So.
All right, let's play from here and see if we can.
This will make it. This will be.
I don't know what I think.
It's
such an awful lot of money. It's murder. Oh, come on! I mean, what if it was some old Chinese peasant or something? Or someone with cancer?
It's great. That's great. That's so funny. She's so goofy.
Let's say this. She's fucking committed to something.
Yeah.
And at least it's the first character we've seen in this show of the 80s version that is a character.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just there and sleepwalks through the episode.
And just wait until we get to this next 80s episode, which I never wanted to kill someone more in my life than this next episode we just watched. This is what coming up.
I don't know what the next episode is.
It's 11 minutes long, and I was like, is this going to end like now? It took this long to set up, and it's going to end now.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? And I like Andrew Robinson. I was shocked that he was like in that episode. I'm just like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. What is this?
Mayor Winningham's from Phoenix.
Oh,
represent.
I don't think she lives there anymore.
Probably not, but represent.
She probably owns about 40% of the real estate, though.
How loaded do you think she is?
She probably invested well. She's probably invested smartly because back then, hey, if you made $1 million 20 years ago, you could have taken half of that and invested it in real estate in Arizona. You could have bought half the state. I mean, shit. 20 years ago, Arizona wasn't no thing. Now it's blowing up.
That's very true.
Now it's crazy.
It's basically Chicago Junior now.
Yeah, we're still looking. I still might end up having to live in Arizona.
Having?
I might have to, because we might buy property over there and have to manage it. So I don't know. We're thinking about it.
All right, won't be the worst thing in the world.
No, it'll be fun, but it won't be. It's not going to be Phoenix. It's going to be what do you call it? It's like 2 hours from Phoenix.
Don't tell me it's Tucson.
Not Tucson.
Oh, good.
No, not Tucson. It's where it's basically where they have seasons. It's the only place where it snows.
Flagstaff?
No, maybe close. It's close to Flagstaff, but it's not Flagstaff. I forgot what it's called. It's some city.
Prescott.
That's it. Prescott.
Prescott's nice. You like
Prescott.
Yeah, that's cool.
No. So I don't know. We're still thinking about that, but that's a long ways off. I don't know.
So,
button.
Okay. So eventually he opens the bottom of the box. He takes one screw out, and apparently that just unloads everything. And he's like, "Look, what's he say?
There's nothing. There's no wires. There's no
transmitter.
No transmitter. No satellite connection. Nothing."
Yeah. And he takes it outside. He goes, "Let's not even worry about this," and throws it away. So that's out. Sleep time. They go to bed, and I fucking laughed hysterically.
She's smoking in bed.
Because she's obviously having her 900 cigarettes for the day. He's curled up in the fetal position in boxers and black long socks.
Yeah.
And she's just smoking next to him.
She took all the blankets. Because she's a horrible bitch.
This shot tells you everything you need to know about this couple.
Yeah.
I love how little they have in their room.
Yeah. It is obviously a bad set, let alone an apartment in LA somewhere.
Yeah, but I love that. Like their mattress is on the ground. There's no headboard. There's nothing. There's one pitcher and 2 lamps and 2 tables, and that's it. And a big radio.
That was funny.
You can crush a human skull with. That thing's fucking massive. She gets up and she walks outside, and she gets the box out of the trash. While it cuts back to the next morning, he comes back inside, says he fixes the car. He's all expecting like pats on the back and everything, and she's just staring at the box. This is the scene we saw where she's just carton cigarettes.
She's got 3 ashtrays filled with cigarettes.
I feel like this couple could afford a house if she stopped smoking.
Probably, yeah. But this is back in the day when it was 25 cents a pack, so this is a different era.
Adds up, my friend.
No,
she smokes that much. Like, it makes a difference. That 200,000 they could have in 3 years if she stopped.
Well, good thing he says spend it because you're gonna have to buy cigarettes.
Yeah. He suggests that they push it. And she's sitting there like opening it over and over. Arthur goes to work, comes back home, and she just goes, while he's mid conversation, it's like, "Well, I think we should go pow." Yeah. Slams the fucking button down. The next morning, the man comes back and takes the button back. And then this is when we get our epic reveal. That's really the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I don't have many notes in there because it's just I'm talking. Oh, this is a sad little shot of them just waking up out of bed.
Oh, no.
When he shows up the next morning. He's like, "Don't look at my outline. Don't look at my outline. I'll just look at my hand here. It's somehow less awkward if I'm holding my dick."
I got morning wood, and it doesn't matter. You can't tell.
Sucker. But then
she's got a cigarette in her hand too.
Yeah, of course she does.
Of course.
These chairs right here. Everyone had these in the 80s.
Yeah, I remember those.
All right, here we go. Here's the ending. So she just pushed the button. Someone you don't know will die. That's the whole setup for this power move that this guy does. I'm gonna pause this so we get copyright for the music.
Good day.
Oh, no, I didn't go far enough back, I guess.
No, he says it right when he brings the money.
I can assure you it will be offered to someone whom you don't know.
Yeah, that's the big reveal.
Shit.
She's dead.
I love the implication. That's all they say.
Yep.
That's it.
It's pretty obvious. You're
Figure it
fucking dead. You're dead. You're done.
And I love that. I love that. Just she's like, oh fuck.
Well, she's got $200,000. She can spend it and have fun. So
yeah,
she's getting something out of it. Well, I mean, wait, she's gonna die of lung cancer in 3 days anyway.
I don't know.
Shit.
I think she's more cigarette than human at this point.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
she's more nicotine now than man.
She's a person that if you cremated, you would actually get a nicotine high.
You could smoke her, definitely. Yeah. You put her in a bong, take a hit.
Just turn it back in.
Oh my God, you taste good.
And that's the end. That's all it is.
It was good.
Simple.
It was a good one. Like I said, this is my favorite 80s Twilight Zone so far.
It would have to be.
Well, I mean, sadly, yeah.
It's.
I mean, it comes close with the Adrian Barbeau, that one, but that one's probably still, it's neck and neck between these two.
That one's not good. That one's just funny.
No, it's just funny. Yeah, it's stupid. It's so bad, it's funny.
Teacher's Aid episode.
Oh my God, that's great.
Oh, let me get this going so I can show you that something from that episode. There's this one. Oh.
There she is.
And is this one from that as well? Yeah, because this is what curses her.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And it was a total random shot. Total random, does not connect to the episode at all, nor the series. It's like some kind of postcard they found, and they just superimposed it.
If you took the gargoyle out, episode wouldn't be any different.
No
different.
No.
That's sad. Okay, so here's where I got into. I'm gonna watch the movie. And I watched the movie, and I thought the movie was like the episode where it ends with you and then pushing the button. Turns out she pushes the button 27, 28 minutes in the movie.
Mm.
And she just goes, same thing as she did. And there's more backstory, obviously, on the characters. Like she has a weird foot with only one toe.
Of course she does.
And but she pushes the button, and the rest of the movie, the next hour and 15 minutes, are them trying to figure out who Frank Langella is and what they're doing there and that sort of shit. And that's the rest of the movie. And it just goes on. And you guys a bunch of Richard Kelly nonsense about they eventually make James Marsden choose between 3 different liquid pool doors to walk through. And like 2 of them are eternal damnation. One of them salvation.
Oh my God.
Like, oh God, Richard Kelly, come on. And he chooses one and walks through it. And he's like, he appears over her in the middle of the night and falls onto the bed. But the ending, let's get to the ending of that movie because it is different. Because we get to actually see how the cycle works.
Okay.
Because at one point, one of his friends at work, he works at NASA in that movie. They're trying to get to Mars and all that sort of stuff. One of his friends at work kills his wife and doesn't know why, and they can't find him. And he meets up with them and he says, "I had to kill my wife to save my son." In the movie, they have a kid. Frank Langella and has his people kidnap him. He can mind control people, and he when they're under mind control, their noses bleed. And they reveal that it is aliens. And
I'm out.
Yes, it gets.
I was out
dumb.
10 minutes ago.
I like the movie, but it's fucking nonsense for the most part. But they kidnap the kid. Frank Langella does. So the aliens have him. They make him blind. They make him deaf, and they say, all right, he goes over to their house one last time at the very end, and he goes, all right, here's a gun. If you kill your wife, your son will be fine. And we set the money up in a trust fund for him. He'll get when he's 18. It's $1 million here in the movie, obviously. And or you can both live with the money and your son's blind and deaf for the rest of his life. And they state out loud, this is for the sake of humanity. We're going to kill all humans if too many people push the button. They say it a little too obvious in the movie. They literally say it. I like things a little more ambiguous than that.
Right.
Because he literally says, how do you win this game? He goes, isn't it clear? Don't push the button. It's too on the nose. But anyway, he hands him the gun. He has to shoot fucking, what's her name? Cameron Diaz in the chest. He kills her, and he gets arrested, and the movie's over. You're like, oh, that was fun.
Well, why just kill her, put her in a vat of acid, and then just say she left? I don't know where she went. And have the kid come in.
Because in this town, because it's going around this town like crazy. It's almost like a plague. Everyone's getting the fucking box in this town. So it's just like hopping across town. People don't know each other. So as soon as someone pushes a button, that's when he pulls the trigger.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes. So you literally see that it's an intercut.
But still, he can still put her in acid. It wouldn't matter.
He can't get upstairs because everyone's freaked out. So they call the cops immediately when they hear the gunshots. The cops arrive.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shocker. Richard Kelly doesn't work anymore.
I read some stuff about it. I'm like, why isn't he working? I don't think he's bad director. I think he just needs to work on someone else's script.
Well, I think he's probably a script doctor. He probably doctors scripts, and he makes a fortune off that. He doesn't do anything. Because if you think about Hollywood, you have one success, you're successful forever. They'll just have you write something. They'll call you and say, hey, we'll give you $300,000 for the week if you just rewrite this. Okay. And that's it. That's all you do.
But
and you get no credit.
He's never had a success.
I'd say Donnie Darko's successful.
No, not financially. It's not a financial hit. It's an indie hit.
Yeah.
It made money later on, which they don't give a shit about.
What's the other movie he wrote, though? Didn't he write he wrote Domino, but didn't he write something else?
Domino's the one that comes to mind, but
yeah, I don't remember. He must have wrote a big it's just like again, Season of the Witch. What we'll talk about tomorrow night. Unfortunately, that guy, he's a successful screenwriter. The guy wrote that movie, but again, you've never heard of him.
Yeah, I don't blame the writer when a movie is that bad. Like
no, I don't.
He has no control of that. You don't write a movie or write a script.
No.
They make a whole separate movie off your script after that.
Yeah.
So I don't usually blame the writer. You could tell when a writer's really good and he gets on board with directors that make their projects. That makes sense. Or you get the writer director combo.
No.
But I don't blame the writer most of the time, except some people.
Well, some of them just because they're yes men and they say everything the producer wants to put it in, and they're just hacks.
Akiva
Goldsman comes to mind. He's one of the worst. Zach Penn, another terrible writer.
David S. Goyer comes to mind.
David S. Goyer will say anything. Will do anything you want. He doesn't care.
He'll come up with some good stuff, some good movies.
Well, yeah, but he's a yes man. He'll be like, yeah, no, that's what you want. Fine, I'll do it. No problem. Well, he knows how to play the game.
Yeah,
you have to do it that way. And it's just I don't know. It's like but they don't work anymore because they're all white, so they don't work anymore. So that's all. It's all done.
Something tells me Akiva Goldsmith is not white.
He's white. He's pretty white. You should see Akiva Goldsman looks pretty white.
He's not Jewish?
He's probably Jewish, but he's the whitest Jew I know.
All right.
He's not Semitic at all. He looks very, very white. He's actually in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. He's at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
He's the one guy, and that's how you know. Oh, that's why Akiva Goldsman does everything. Because everybody likes him. He's probably a good guy. I mean, I'm just saying he's a hack. His movies are terrible, but I think it's because the producers say, "I want X, Y, and Z," and he says, "No problem, I'll do it for you," and he does, and that's how he gets hired. That's how he makes money. It's survival. I get it. He's making money, and he's not gonna. Good for him. But
I don't begrudge those guys at all.
No.
It's the system that's fucked, not him.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a system.
It's a fucked system.
Yeah.
I have a note here that says play movie, and I have a time code.
The box movie.
Yeah. Why do I have a time? Oh, it's Cameron Diaz in her. Oh, they're from North Carolina or South Carolina, something like that. And she has the worst Southern accent I've ever heard in my life. It's worse than Keanu Reeves in Devil's Advocate. It's worse than that.
Is it worse than her Irish accent in Gangs of New York?
No, it's not that bad.
Nothing's that bad.
No, I'm willing to say it's not that bad, but it
Pardon
is
you, sir. What you going to do about it?
Richard Kelly. Okay, here we go.
Oh, God. Cameron Diaz, not a good actor.
I find, except for Vanilla Sky, which she plays a psycho and dies.
Easy to do.
I don't enjoy her at all.
Yeah.
Easy to do, but I also think she does a really good job at that.
That's fine.
I believe her.
She's got two modes, psycho or the funny, crazy girl that everyone loves. Like, that's the two things she can do.
Okay.
Because something about Mary. Everyone loved her in that.
Yeah. She had comb in her hair. Here we go.
What did you see? And what was there in the light?
Oh, my God.
Go to the light, Caroline.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. Why do we got to watch? And we're going to watch this, too. This is like down the road. Aren't we watching this movie?
Yeah. It's
on the list. Oh, God.
I have a list of movies that were written by Twilight Zone writers.
That's right.
You're one of them.
Yeah.
So, and they might not have written the movie, but they wrote the source material that the movie was based on.
Granted, yes.
Because Richard Matheson has made the best movies out of all the Twilight Zone writers.
Yeah.
Like the other ones are close.
And he did Omega Man and I Am Legend, which is the same fucking thing. It's the same movie.
Last Man on Earth is the first one.
Last Man on Earth. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
And it's the best one.
Yeah, I was starting to watch Omega Man with Charlton Heston. Wow. I like it. It's fun.
That's what the white zombies.
Yeah.
Throw some white makeup on them and have them go.
But then you had the zombie white albino black guy saying, "Brother man, we have to take that sucker out." Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They're going that route.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun though.
The Charlton Heston one is the worst.
But that chick, I don't know who that black lady in that movie is so hot. I remember growing up seeing like that chick that show up in that movie. I'm like, who is that? Like she's got there's a shot. I think she has like massive cleavage or something. She's hot. I was just like, oh my God. She awoke in my jungle fever.
There she is. I see her right there.
I think she's something about her. Yeah.
Rosalind Cash.
And she had that nice afro. She was like super hot.
She's also in Tales from the Hood.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
She plays the doctor in the last segment.
The best segment.
Like you have to repent. That lady.
That's probably the best segment of the movie.
It's the only serious segment of the movie.
Yeah. It's well done.
I feel like they disguised that movie because we also have that movie on the anthology show. We'll get to that eventually. If I end up choosing an anthology movie off the list, I'm choosing that movie. I love Tales from the Hood.
Yeah.
But, it's like a really good short movie, short film. They surrounded it by a bunch of goofy shit.
Yeah.
So weird.
Well, David Alan Grier as a monster who dies violently.
Folded paper.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
You bitch.
And it's David Alan Grier. It's hilarious. When you grow up watching him on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker and in Living Color, and you see him as a horribly abusive guy, it's such a departure because it's like, I can't look at David Alan Grier like that. I just can't. He's too nice. I like Dag. He's Dag. I can't. Yeah. He's not a bad man.
No, I love David Alan Grier, but him smacking around a little 8-year-old.
I'd laugh every time. It's
hits
funny.
Across the room into the cupboard.
It is funny. I'm sorry. It's David Alan Grier. I mean,
Yeah.
It's funny. When he does it, it's funny.
And the kid folds his arm first. He's like,
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I'm definitely choosing that movie first.
That'd be good. I'll watch that again.
I've seen it 1,000 times, man.
Welcome to hell.
It's like, why are we in a mortuary then? Exactly. No, he says, in a funeral home.
Clarence Thomas Clarence Williams the third.
Oh, we're watching Reindeer Games. We'll watch him. He works with Frankenheimer. He works with Frankenheimer quite a bit.
Well, he's a good actor. He's
when he
a
wants
solid
to be.
actor. Yeah, when he wants to be, he's great. When he wants to be a funny, goofy guy, he's hilarious. Again, I'm going to get you, sucker. He's the best part of that movie.
I have not seen that whole movie.
It's good.
Is it?
Well, I grew up with it, so maybe I'm more in love with it.
I would like it,
but it's funny. It's really funny. I think it's one of the top 10 comedies of all time. I'm going to get you absolutely. I think it's one of the best.
Whenever I go to the video store as a kid, that was always one I saw. I'm like,
no,
because I knew who all those guys were.
Yeah,
because I watched it in living color, and I'm like, we should rent. No, I'll get a movie over here.
Right.
I just never chose it.
But that's why, like, I hear all this stuff, like this talk of, like, oh my god, representation. I was just like, I've been watching black movies since I was like 5. Like, I don't care if it's a good movie, I'll watch it. Yeah. Like, I don't care if the guy's white, like, or black. I don't care if it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's like
I didn't think about it.
I never thought. Yeah, I don't. I'm not like I go to the movie theater and there's a white guy on the poster. I'm like, oh, thank God, I can see this movie. It's about me.
Now I can relate.
It's like, I don't give a fuck.
I will say this:
no.
I tried to watch. This has nothing to do with race. I'm just saying. I was thinking about movies and I couldn't get into. I started watching on the plane on the way back. Tenet.
Right.
And it was doing the thing because it's playing off the plane hard drive, and it was like, you got to get that. And get over here. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm trying to watch it. And I mean, this is not a movie I can watch like this. And
you can't. You can't. No, I like Tenet. Tenet was good.
I watched 5 episodes of Rick and Morty and had a fucking ball on the way back.
Well, there you go. Yeah, fantastic. The worst experience I ever had on a plane coming back from anywhere was Guadalajara. It was the old style televisions on the screen. Like, it was square TVs. Square TVs all the way down the row, and that's what was on was Godzilla, and then it was edited.
98?
2014 Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
And it was edited, and then the only thing they had on TV was Parenthood for the next 3 hours. I had a fucking massive hemorrhage or headache. It was like a fucking ice pick was going in my brain. I was in hell.
It was
TV hell.
Show or the movie?
Yeah, Parenthood, the show.
I like the show.
Oh, I couldn't take it. I was like, oh, fucking, I don't stop.
You probably need to be in from the beginning on that show.
Oh, no. It was like every time I see that show, I'm reminded of that plane trip. And it's like someone took an ice pick and jabbed it in my eye. It was the worst pain I've ever had. Like, it was a sinus pressure headache and a headache. And I was, I think, dehydrated from the flight. I was just a mess. It was fucking horrible. And it was like 6 hour flight back from Guadalajara. It was so fucking awful. It was hell. But other than that, Button to Button was a good episode.
Yes, great episode.
Took me out of that hell.
I gave it an 8.
I would say it's an 8.5. Almost a 9 for me.
Sounds like an 8 to me.
I would say it's a 9. I'm going with a 9.
All right.
I'll change. I'll say it's a 9. So far, it's the best one.
You're taking the extra star dive. All right.
I am. Just for Mare Winningham.
She's great.
And her cigarette smoking. That's the star right there.
Brad Davis. I don't blame him. I don't blame the actor when they did a bad performance. I blame the director. I don't think he was bad. I think it was a bad choice.
It was very big. It was very big choices for him.
I would say this, comparing the movie to the TV show. I hated this couple in the TV show, in this episode. I wanted them to die. I didn't give a shit what happened to them, but I thought the ending was cooler. In the movie, they make him really sympathetic, and you not like overly sympathetic, but you care about like what happened. Right. James Marsden's good in everything. I love Westworld. He's leads in Westworld, but I care more about the couple. The problem is the story gets so fucking muddled. By the time the ending happens, I'm like, oh, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
so I wish they could swap. So
yeah, if only,
because it kind of ruins it in the movie because they're sympathetic and she has all her problems with her foot. They sued the doctor after, but they only got $10,000. So they're poor. They did the whole movie thing where in the beginning she has to show her foot to someone, one of the fucked up kids. It's the kid from My Soul to Take, that Wes Craven movie.
Oh, one of the worst movies ever made. Yeah.
And then she has to go to the principal's office, or her boss, and find out that they're taking away the teacher discount. So her kid's going there, and she's like, "Fuck, what are we gonna do?"
Right.
And it's just a bunch of snowball shit. You have to do that setup in a movie. You have to. That's how you sympathize with the characters. You have to see their problems at the beginning, and there's a little too much of that. And in this one, they're just poor. That's all you need to know. They're fucking poor. That's it. It's a lot more streamlined in the episode, and I actually like that more.
Yeah.
This episode is better than the movie. I like the movie. I'm as much as I trash talked it. It's just because it's so muddled, unnecessarily muddled at the end. You didn't need to do all that. It could have kept it more straightforward and simple,
Right.
and not have all the alien bullshit, and kept it interesting.
Well,
But, no.
Would you say that was the studio's fault because they probably gave Richard Kelly that note? We need it explained. We want it explained this time. The audience will never understand it if it's ambiguous.
I don't, because it's the problem with the actual entire story. It's not the little explaining stuff. It's only the first 20, 25 minutes, maybe 30 at most, is this story. It's like basically this episode with an extra hour and 15 after it.
Yeah.
Explaining what the fuck and it's like the studio wouldn't do that. They wouldn't greenlight a script and then change that much.
Well, that's where you're wrong. They do that all the time.
I don't think they did here.
I don't know.
I think he came up with this idea. He wanted to do this idea. And the only reason I think that is because it's very Donnie Darko, a lot of it. Like when he's going to the water things and it's like sucking through his chest.
Right.
Okay. So you could tell he clearly had this planned out.
Right.
And it was too much Richard Kelly over this movie.
Yeah.
Thick layer of Kelly.
Get me Dick Kelly. Dick Kelly, this movie.
I feel like we can get him on here.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
But he's too busy. He's probably too busy doing script doctor work for $300,000.
Yeah, he's still working on Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're still trying.
They're trying. They never let that go.
That's actually what I was in Hawaii doing. Sorry.
Yeah, it was just finishing up that draft.
Yeah, I had the research.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I did the 8 million three right, so I won a prize. It was cool.
Fantastic.
All right.
Yeah, let's get out of this one.
Yeah, let's move on to Private Channel.
That's what I couldn't remember the fucking title.
Yeah. All right.
We'll talk about that.
I already did the plug, so that's out of the way.
All right.
Let's see how efficient this show is without Frank. We're just streamlined. It's like this episode, just streamlined.
But Frank probably would have had some nice audio captures.
I played some audio. It was fine.
That's true. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Let's forget it.
So I will put this in the top tier bucket. There we go.
Yeah.
That's where that goes.
Yeah.
All right. So check us out tomorrow on the live stream on Lloyd Wonderland on YouTube for 2 shows. Anthology series review, and then we're doing Nick Cage cast. It's part of B-Movie Battle, Season of the Witch.
Yeah.
But we get to watch Inside Number 9 for Anthology.
Yay!
I love that show.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
And this episode sounds like it's gonna be fucking with the audience, which I love. So I can't wait.
I'm excited.
All right, so yeah, that's it. LIWstudios.com. I'm Phoenix West.
Dick Ticket.
So long, citizens. So long, Mayor Winningham, and Brad Davis, I guess, as well.
Don't smoke so much.
Yeah, it's going to your forehead. She has puffy forehead now. So
Oh, she's nothing but forehead. She's rough.
You're still my favorite mayor.
You're my favorite horse. But she's really good. The Outsider was a good show. She was good in it.
Is that show still on?
No, it's one of those limited run series because it could be a show with the characters, but I don't know if they're going to do that or not.
I get it confused with that other show.
The Night of?
No, that's HBO.
That's HBO. This is HBO show.
I get it confused. What's that one with the kid from Almost Famous? What's that one?
Oh, I don't know.
Like based on a comic?
I don't know. Oh, Umbrella Academy?
No. It's way before that.
Oh. Oh, not
That's an O.
I think I know what you're talking about. Odd Thomas.
No, that's a good movie. That's a what's his name?
Was that Paul Dano?
No, that's the kid that died. From Star Trek.
Oh, Chekhov.
Yeah.
What's his name? Wow, I forgot his name. It'll pop up like in
Anton
an hour. That's it. Yeah, Anton Yelchin.
One of my favorite actors.
Yeah, real
I don't know,
sad.
I can never think of his name for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Paul Dano is also one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he's good too.
Yeah, and when Anton died, I was like, holy.
That was sad. That was real sad. That was just.
I was sad when Bill Paxton died because he's one of my favorites as well. But this kid was 28, and just got pinned by his own car.
Because the fucking Jeep had a bad parking brake.
Yeah.
But it's like, how does that happen? Like, even if he must have been so fucking feeble. Like, if I got hit by a car rolling down a hill, it's not going to kill me.
He was moving his gate.
Yeah, he was getting mail or something.
But the problem is he got pinned against the gate, so he just got crushed again because he couldn't move. How are you going to get out?
No, I know, but he was pinned. Like, it killed him. I think they said it killed him instantly.
Because you're like a metal gate.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to hit you pretty hard for that.
The dude weighs 90 pounds.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He must have been so feeble.
I don't think he's feeble. He's just tiny.
He was very tiny. I mean, Jesus Christ! The thing was rolling downhill 10 miles an hour. I mean, my foot's been ran over by trucks, and I didn't have a problem. So I don't know.
Well, it could be this is a whole car weighing in.
This is true.
It could crush your chest immediately.
Let's find out. I'm gonna do the test. I'm gonna
really all you need to do is snap the wrong rib. It goes into your heart.
I'm sure that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's
something awful, really sad and horrible.
I'm gonna record too. We're doing the podcast.
Yeah,
written the movie, but they want. All right,
that's about right.
All right, 59 minutes. Damn.
This one's only going to be about 20. I mean, it's fucking 11 minutes long, and I wanted to kill this kid the whole fucking episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, my God. I wanted Andrew Robinson to blow him up with his TNT.
I'm going to pee real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Right. Cool.
I'm back. Waiting on that hot dick. Hey.
I wish I would have had drumsticks.
Apparently YouTube went down while we were doing this.
Yeah, I saw that.
But let's click on this, see what happens. Yeah. It's fucking down.
Yeah, I turned it off. I had it back here. It was off, so something must have happened.
We can't even.
Well, you just record as a podcast, and that's it, huh?
Well, it records the video too, so I can just upload it later.
Yeah,
I'm on Adam's account. He let me borrow it.
Oh, okay.
So it records all the video, especially for tomorrow, because I want to release the Nick Cage cast as its own video.
Right, yeah.
But let's switch gears here. I'm posting the episode right now. Just one more second. Fuck it, it'll do it on its own. All right, let's started a podcast. We're doing a podcast.
We're doing a podcast.
What intro do you want to hear?
Simpsons.
Presented for your consideration, Springfield, an average little town with a not-so-average monster.
Boy, I'm getting mighty sick of this. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Wow, wow.
Wow, wow.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
And did I mention that the monster is a terrible boy? Quite a twist. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 252. Today we're talking about Twilight Zone 1985, 216 private channel. Unfortunately, I am here and I'm Phoenix West.
Dickhead.
Oh, let me change the banner for the live show. There we go.
This was 11 minutes long, by the way.
I'm glad I didn't know that.
Well, no, it gave me comfort, but I was like, where the fuck is this going? Like, I'm 5 minutes into the show. I'm like, where's this going? Like, what is when's the twist?
Here's what I do for the episodes that are too short to do an entire podcast about. You know how sometimes we do 3? It's because it's episodes like this.
No.
And I circle it. Like next episode's Night Gallery. Next week we're doing 3 because it's like an 8-minute episode.
It's probably directed by Jack Laird.
Forgot to circle it. So that's why we're stuck with this. And couldn't be happier. Because obviously I'm fucking tired. Just got home and everything. And so I watched this and I'm like, oh God, it's gonna keep going and keep going. All right, here we go. Oh fuck, it's over. All right, bye.
Exactly, cool. Yeah.
Bye.
I was like, what did he say though? Jambon man.
Something like that.
Jambon.
It means good vibes or some bullshit.
Africa means good vibes, bro. And I go, fuck you. I hope you get killed in a riot, you piece of shit. Oh. God, I hated this guy so much. But at first, and then he's fine at the end. Like the last 2 minutes, he's fine. But you hate him for the first 10 minutes of the episode.
Yes, I hated him the entire way through.
Well, who the fuck? Who would allow someone to have drumsticks? He wears his headphones wherever he goes, and he's banging drumsticks on everything that is in front of him. He's like a fucking 4-year-old, but he's a 16-year-old kid. Well, 16 in the show. He's probably 25 in real life, playing a 16-year-old.
He has Bill Paxton's hair from Pretty in Pink. He is a surfer dude, and he has his Walkman on, or as he calls it, what's he say? It's his Kawazu 940.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's not. She goes, "Is that whatever your radio there?" And he's like, "Oh, it's a Kawazu 940. It has 4 channels of."
Yeah. Dude, that's nothing. Well, whatever. It's the 80s. What are you gonna do? But it's fine.
This episode was. Let me see if I can find out when this came out. I have to go back. May 21st, 1987.
Wow.
So almost in 3 days here will be May 21st.
Wow.
Yes, that was quite a while ago. 34 years ago, I believe.
Shit.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's very dated because I thought when I heard the plot or when I saw the title, I figured it was a guy who was living alone in a bunker, thought it was the end of the world, watching his own TV and like trying to figure out what's going on in the world and gets sucked into that. Really,
that would have been much better.
That's what I assumed just based on the title because I've seen 1,000 Twilight Zone episodes. So that's just what I assumed. Instead, and on an airplane, and I'm like, hey, I literally just got off the plane and watched these. And I'm like, oh, this is feeling familiar, except it's the most open airline I've ever seen in my life. I can't imagine flying like that anymore.
Well, that was the 80s.
I had to pay an extra $100 for my ticket to get some leg room.
Wow.
Because it's a 5-hour flight. I want some fucking leg room.
Yeah, that's why my Texas flight, I got first class business, and it was like an extra $80. I was like, fuck it, I'll do $80. Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, sometimes first class business is $3,000 more if you're going someplace.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to a nice place, I was coming from Texas. Yeah. I'm amazed I'm still alive.
Yeah. Well, you're white. You're fine.
Not then. I was tan.
you
might think, gringo.
Yeah,
but this episode. Okay, so it starts off. This kid is with his drumsticks. Like he's got autism. He's a fucking retard. He can't stop with the drumsticks. And he's got his headphones on. Oh, bro, man. And he gets to the counter to get his ticket for the plane. And the girl just looks at him and says, you're a fucking retard.
Go ahead.
What was that?
That was the audio from the episode. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Bonza, man. Bonza. Or whatever.
All right, here he is.
Oh, just play that. You're going to get everything you need to know about this guy.
Isolation.
Oh, let me rewind.
Look at that. Look at that. Awful.
Modern technology has staged a revolution in the art of isolation. Turn up the volume on your headphones and the world outside drops away. 16-year-old Keith Barnes has lived in this public seclusion for some time now.
Yeah, he's a retard.
Tonight, the tiny radio on which he depends to keep people afloat.
He's just bang on everything. I thought he was going to play on that guy's head. He's going to play the drumsticks. Hey, bro.
It can only be picked up in the Twilight Zone.
That is so annoying.
Good evening. And how are you this evening?
She has
fucker.
Jumbo.
All right.
Oh my God. And this woman is reacting properly. Like if you had to deal with some fucking kid doing this at your counter, you would do the same thing. It's like ticket. And then he says Jamba, and you say,
what kind of ticket do you
want? Give me your fucking ticket on the fucking plane, little shit.
You want basic or first class? This is a 1.
I'll put you in a fucking toilet, you cocksucker.
Yeah.
So
I don't like how the part that rubbed me wrong in this character is she's like, enjoy your flight.
Yeah.
Like she set this whole thing in motion.
She knows what's coming.
What the fuck is wrong with this character?
Oh, it's a bizarre 11 minutes. It's just like, what is this? And the part where...
Okay, 1 second.
So, yeah, look at him.
He buys a smoking ticket, which I didn't know.
Yes.
1987.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Smoking, please.
Enjoy your flight, twerp.
Yeah, see, she knows.
It sounds ominous. Like,
well, look what he's doing. He's fucking.
Look at this asshole.
Oh, he's playing the drums off of everything. He's like a fucking 2-year-old. That would be so aggravating. And look how he sits. Look at that. He's an asshole.
So bad that everyone. Peter Maddock directed this, by the way.
Sure.
Everyone has to come over to him.
That's Alan Smithy's name, or that's another Alan Smithy.
Peter Maddock had a bunch of movies.
It was directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, this kid would be so fucking irritating to sit next to. He's just so much so that people have to come by and be like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude."
Oh, he's the worst.
Peter Medak did The Changeling from 1980.
Oh.
Species 2.
Oh.
The Craze, the first movie that was based on those brothers from England, that one that they remade.
Oh, The Craze. Oh, that movie's boring. I saw that.
You saw the first one? Not the new
first
one?
No, the first was boring.
Yeah, it was like a TV movie, I think.
Yeah, it's very, very bland.
He did Pontiac Moon. Romeo is Bleeding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's been around.
He did a bunch of Twilight Zone episodes. He did I know the director just because based on the name in the movies. Odd Job, Ruling Class from 75.
Mm.
He's been around a while.
Yeah.
He does these kind of like indie movies for the most part.
Well,
but yeah, not a bad director.
Yeah, good for him.
This is not a good example of him being a good director, though.
Well, I would argue maybe because it's just a character, the kid I hate. It's not the storyline's fine. It's just it's very simple. It's a nice short kind of.
I hated this story.
Yeah, you're right.
The way they did it, it's stupid.
It is stupid. It's fucking annoying. It's stupid. He drops his fucking radio in the sink.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's only 11 minutes. Let's give it its due justice here. Let's go through it in order because, all right, this woman right here that we just saw is walking over to him and be like, "Sir, can you stop being an obnoxious fuck?
Please.
Other people in the world exist beyond you. Can you stop?"
Jamba. And he's Jamba. Rockin'.
Yeah, he does all sorts of shit. And he's like, "It means no worries. Who couldn't without bro, for the rest of your days. No big deal, man. Come on." He's very 80s. He's not listening to like fucking Megadeth though, or anything like that. Like
well, they couldn't afford that.
But he's not. It's not metal. It's just like you don't hear it. It doesn't.
No, you don't. You have no idea what he's listening to.
Yeah,
he's got a track shirt on.
Could be the Song of the South soundtrack for all we fucking know. I don't no idea.
I'm listening to Uncle Remus. What's up?
Listen to those racist crows, man. No big deal.
Hey, man, it's some fucked up shit. Fucking tar rabbit and shit. Oh, man.
Yeah. He gets
Jamba.
But he only gets offended when they make fun of his, or she's like, "Your radio," and he's like, "That's a Kawazu 940, bro."
Whoa! It's not a radio, bro. You're gonna have to turn off your radio because if we go in the air, yeah, that's the thing. Turn off your radio. I don't think the radio has any power over an airplane whatsoever.
Neither does a cell phone, but
again,
turn it off.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
But here's this.
Now, he's in a bunch of stuff, this guy.
Oh. So is that a radio?
A radio? A radio? What you see before you, madame, Kawazu 940. It features crystal lock.
Okay, so here's the features of this radio, not radio. It's a Kawazu 940, man. You have no idea, bro.
Tuning, quartz scan capabilities, and 12 Mondo watt.
16 he's supposed to be playing. Look at it.
It's per channel of pure power.
It's a radio.
She's so right. I don't know what the fuck's in that thing, a cassette, but
I thought it was a cassette player.
It's basically a Walkman that they painted yellow.
Yeah.
It wrote some Japanese word and some numbers after.
It ain't the Guardians of the Galaxy Walkman.
No.
That's famous. This one, Quasi 900, don't mean shit to me.
Kawazu 940, man.
Oh,
Jamba, man. Come on.
Oh, my Christ. Oh, God. He's like that character in The Professional, the white Jamaican kid. The white... oh, God.
Yeah.
Keep your condom mouth shut, man.
The one that's in the house with them.
Yeah.
Play the piano. What the fuck's going on?
And he gets shot in the police room.
Yeah.
In the police office, yeah.
He knows everybody. And I was like, all I could stare at was like how much room there was back then. Like, God damn. I mean, it's clearly a set, but I'm like, holy shit, there's so much room. Or people think there's so much room on airplanes back then.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true.
I don't know.
He goes in the bathroom. He just gets up randomly at some point during the flight. And he goes in the bathroom. He drops his Kawazu 940 in the sink. And it does the most hilarious.
Well, it hits the plane gets turbulence, but lightning strikes it. And the lightning strikes the Koala 9000 in the sink.
Yeah, I'm getting it pulled up right now.
Yeah, it's just like, what? Okay.
It's because it was in the water.
But it's battery power. What? It wouldn't do anything.
All right. We got some guy with the unibrow here.
Oh my God, it's the Armenian.
It's fine.
Sorry about that one, folks.
See, now, so that after that, I thought it was going to be he's going to hear the pilot, and he was going to put the headphones on. The pilot was going to say, "Oh my God, Phil, we're that hit us really bad. We're not going to make it."
That's what I expected.
That's what I thought was going to happen. That's what I thought was going. Yeah,
that's what I thought the entire episode was about. But no, he hears an old lady outside going, "You're taking a shit for a while. I want a shit."
I gotta go. I'm in pain here.
Yeah, I took some prunes and now I really got to shit.
Oh God, it's coming.
Please let me shit.
I hope there's no blood in it this time.
Oh no, so much blood last time. My foot was anchor blood.
It's reminded me of the time I was 13, but it was healthier then.
Oh, I don't remember 13 anymore.
I don't know who I am.
I love the band KXRX though.
I thought it was an Anthrax shirt. I guess it's not.
No, I don't know.
I thought it was Anthrax. I thought it was, at least they gave us that much, but I guess not. They couldn't even afford. They couldn't afford an Anthrax shirt for the show, for Christ's sake.
KXRX is, you'll never guess,
the radio show. The radio station, yeah.
From Pasco, Washington.
Oh.
Yep, still around, it looks like. First air date 1984. So he's only 3 years into that, and he's already a fam.
Well, he's it's a big radio station out of Washington State.
Yeah, 97.1 if you're in Pasco, Washington. Go check that out. Please, if you have any footage of that radio station, I want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'll put it in a theme song for the 80s version because I need to come up with an 80s theme song.
Hey, what's that? This is Pasco radio station Anthrax coming at you.
Yeah, this is KXRX. Yeah.
Remember, we're giving away Quasi 9000s at the half-hour mark. Come down to the studio and pick yours up.
A signed Quazu 940 by what's his name?
Andrew Robinson.
Andrew Robinson. Who's the reason I put that on pause in the last episode, the Andrew Robinson talk, is because he's in. You know how Button is like part B of that episode?
Yes.
So it's Profile in Silver and Button are one episode.
Okay.
Part A is Profile in Silver about JFK, and Andrew Robinson is he plays JFK in that episode.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
So that episode was a year before this.
Wow.
This 16-year-old kid is playing a 35 or 37-year-old man, however old JFK was, 40. I have no fucking idea how old JFK was when he died. But
Andrew Robinson's the old guy in this episode. He's the man with the bomb.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
I'm not talking about the kid. No.
Okay, good. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Okay. Andrew Robinson was in Hellraiser, and he's in Dirty Harry. He's Scorpio. He's a Scorpio killer.
Oh, I didn't realize
that's him. Yeah,
right,
he's a great character actor. Yeah, he's very good.
Okay, that makes.
Which is why in this short he's so bad. I'm just like, wow, he's really bad in this one because he's just. Well, again. He's pissed off because you realize why he's pissed off and agitated. You think it's because he's sitting next to this kid, which, granted, I would be too.
That's all he needs.
Yeah.
But, okay. Let's not get there yet. Let's not spoil this 11-minute thing yet.
Whoa.
He hears the old lady. He goes out and he's like, all right, calm down. I heard it the first time. She's like, what?
I didn't say anything, you fuck.
And then he goes... And he hears like some woman studying biology, like I don't know.
Yeah, that was the worst.
For like a full minute.
It is a minute of this dumb bitch reading, barely able to read, and then
reading out of her biology book for a minute of an 11-minute short.
DNA deoxynucleic acid. Oh, he's kind of cute. What's this guy looking at? He's looking at me. He's kind of cute.
She goes,
kind of grody.
How about his buns?
That's a
double-stranded molecule that contains complementary base and plausible information generated trans.
Oh.
Kind of cute. Ratty shirt though. Nice buns, I bet.
And she's about to talk about his cock in a minute.
I want to suck his chode.
I want to get his cock in my mouth, and I look so ugly and plain.
So she sounds like.
Not in her mind.
Look at all the brush strokes. You can see them.
I comb my hair 500 times a day, asshole.
Ugh.
To get this look.
Nice buns, though. A lot of mouth work. So he hears what she's saying, and he's like,
whoa!
Walks away, and then
Zomba.
The second he dropped it and he heard a voice, I go, "Oh, he's hearing people's thoughts." Fuck.
Yeah, but not only does he hear people's thoughts, here's the problem. It evolves within 20 seconds. He can see their memories.
Because he sits down, he tunes it, and then he hears someone in the bathroom, and he hears the thoughts a little bit. And then he sees the guy with a bomb on.
No. Putting it on in the hotel room, doing naked Tai Chi like in Die Hard 2.
Putting leeches on.
Yeah,
we're combining all sorts of stupid movie villains. It's stupid. He sees that, and he tells us at that time, stewardess about what's going on. But the flight attendant's like, "Oh, I don't give a shit, sir. Sit the fuck down, you annoying prick."
She goes, "You know it's a crime to say bomb on a plane, right?"
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm trying. Dude, look, this guy's got a bomb on him.
Jamba, man. It's not. He's not jobbing in there, man.
He's not Jamba, bro. He's not Jamba.
He's totally unjamba in there and putting a bomb.
He is unjambaing my buzz, man.
He's jambombing. You have no idea. And she's like, "Sit the fuck down, sir, and shut the fuck up."
Can we take your drumsticks and shove up your ass while we're at it?
Both of them sideways.
God, I hate that fucking kid.
Yeah. He sits down next to his the guy he sits next to, the guy next to on the plane, and he realizes it's him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, and he starts to realize it's him because he sees.
Well, because he sees his memories. He sees the kid. He sees everything.
It makes no fucking sense.
No, it doesn't. It's like, what?
He sees that his daughter died in a plane crash that was due to negligence by somebody, safety negligence. It says, I think on the newspaper, right?
Well, no, yeah, and then he's reading the safety. He's reading the safety placard in the plane. He goes, "Look at this." They read this crap.
Yeah,
and then they go, "Oh, something's wrong."
But then we see he's sitting next to this guy and staring at him and seeing all this shit.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so now his wife and daughter are killed in a plane crash. He puts a bomb on himself. I wonder if they shot that entire sequence like it was a real episode. So they lied to Andrew Robinson, just cut everything out. And can you make Andrew like, "What the fuck is this?" Like he said, so he's going to watch the episode. Wait a minute, there's 11 minutes left in the show. Wait a minute.
Yeah, or they went, "All right, this is the whole episode. All right, we got all this stuff with his backstory. What's going on? Oh, this is stupid looking. That little girl's terrible. Oh,
his wife is ugly. Minutes,
throw it in the end of the episode when we're short. Fuck it.
Put Jack Laird's name on it. Get rid of it.
Even he's not there. He's already left.
Even he's already dead at this point.
Oh, fucking this episode. Okay, the guy he starts going, "Don't do it, man. This isn't how they want to remember you. Like, don't do that, man." And then he's like, "Yeah," and pulls up and stuff.
"Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it."
Yeah.
He gets out. But then he stops, and then he puts
I gotta play.
You gotta play the part where he like jumps and goes, "I'm a bomb! I'm crazy."
It was the only part I laughed at.
I laughed. He's so crazy.
I'll do it right now. Go.
That is a spacious plane.
He looks like he needs to be Randy Quaid.
He almost is, yeah. And Randy Quaid today, like almost. This is what Randy Quaid will be doing the next 5 months.
Mythical creature that is Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. Ooh, man. I don't know if it feels worse for Dennis Quaid or the other Quaid. Dennis Quaid's son. That would be the Quaid from The Boys.
I don't know.
John Quaid. I forgot his name.
Let's just say Robbie Quaid.
Robbie Quaid. Robbie Coltrane Quaid.
Yeah. Cole Quaid.
Cole Quaid's
Bobby
good.
Cole Quaid, and yeah, he's a great actor or musician or something.
So Andrew Robinson goes crazy, and then the old twist. He put the kid figures out he puts the headphones on him real fast, and then he starts hearing everybody's thoughts.
You say real fast, but I say, let's look at the footage.
It's pretty quick. He don't mess around.
Stay back! Don't come any closer to me!
Don't. These are innocent people.
Look how slow he is. It's fast at the last second, but
Yeah, it's faster than what I would think it would be.
all right.
Because he tried to do it before, and he pulls away from him.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
no, but that's pretty much it. Like he puts the headphones on, and he looks around. The guy's looking at him, and I would have loved it if he would have seen one guy though. The guy goes, "Yeah, fucking do it, kill everybody, kill everyone. I want to die, please. Take me with you, man.
Kill me. That guy has nice buns. Kill me anyway. Anyway, kill me.
I wonder what his front looks like.
I can't handle these demons. Kill me.
Kill me." Like, oh my god! And he goes, "Okay, I'm with you, pal. Let's go."
Fuck
and
it.
then, like, but what's funny is at the end, like, he puts the headphones on and he realizes, "Oh, what have I done?" And they just take him away. It's like, where are they going? They're in air.
They take him to the front of the plane, like that's the jail.
And he's got a switch. He's got his hand on the.
He
on
still
the
has
switch.
the bomb and the switch. He has,
And he lets go. He does let go, and then they stop. And it's like, oh, I guess they didn't wire it right.
What I would do is you hold his hand, I'll hold his hand. Someone else take that fucking bomb off him.
Yeah.
So he has zero control, and because you don't want to slam him down, because who knows?
Well,
so
yeah.
hold him up, take the bomb off, then you're good.
Yeah.
And then you throw that fucking bomb out, and it goes off for like fucking Des Moines or something.
And I love the fact when they brought him down with the bomb, he goes, "No pictures, you pinko bitch."
Yeah, it was great. It was a good ending.
Good ending.
But that's it. It literally is the end because
that's it. Yeah.
He goes to the front. They arrest him, and then the Walkman falls on the ground, or the
He stepped on. He steps on and it breaks.
Stepped on by everybody.
Yeah. Which is like okay.
I hate this episode.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's so bad.
It's so dumb.
I was angry most of the episode.
My problem is it's a combination of a couple things. If you somehow got a weird glue and glued this with Nightmare at 20,000 feet, you would have Nightmare at 30,000 feet, the 2019 Twilight Zone episode with Adam Scott, which is really good. I love that episode. But it's like this and that. This episode doesn't work. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Did you watch that Adam Scott one?
No, I have not.
It's good. It's the first.
Is it on the hard drives?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe I will watch it.
I like it. It's Adam Scott. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I like Adam Scott. Yeah.
But the whole thing is, it's a podcast he listens to, and it tells him what's going to happen about his plane. So following the clues, but that sort of thing works a lot better than this shit. This is so rushed. You don't ever get a chance to.
Well, that's the problem. It's 11. It's literally 11 minutes long, and the conflict of the episode happens at 8-minute mark. It's just like, okay, I got 4 minutes to figure out what's like. This is it. It's like, huh?
And the Adam Scott version has a part like this where he's trying to figure out, because the podcast is like, it was hijacked by, and he starts to like look around, try to figure out who it was, that sort of thing. There's a lot of like intrigue in that episode. And even if you don't like it, it's still way fucking better than this.
Is Adam Scott the guy that takes over the plane?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a solid episode. It's the second episode of the show, so it's 102.
Okay.
So definitely check it out. First one,
the only good one.
The first 2 episodes of that show came out in one night, and Frank and I did them, and we're like, these are fucking good. Like, we're looking forward to this show. And then it dumps the turds on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
well, it's not coming back.
No. But anyway, this episode is done. I think a funny ending would have been if it cuts back to like a wide shot, like Final Destination, you see a plane blow up.
Yeah.
And then it's just a character looking at a newspaper, and it says like plane blew up, and he's like, no, and throws it to the side. And
or it's some kid with drumsticks with it, and like, oh, that's not very Zamba, man.
Go on, Jamba, man.
Shamba, man.
I just want someone to go, oh, I don't care. Anyway.
Yeah, pretty much it. No, that wasn't a movie. That was I feel like Hotel Rwanda, when Joaquin Phoenix talks to Don Cheadle, he goes, "They're going to watch this back home in America on CNN. They're going to be eating their dinner. They're going to say, oh, it's horrible. Change the channel and go back to eating dinner. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're not going to fix anything." I was like, man, that's brutal, but it's true.
Yeah, so true. Oh yeah.
But yeah, that would be funny. What else is on? You click the channel.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, this sucks. Like some other show, like the game show.
Well, it's like that movie. They're talking about, Mandy, where like Mandy gets brutally murdered, and he turns on the TV, and it's like that wacky cereal commercials on.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like it shows you the world just keeps going. Doesn't matter. The world keeps going. You don't matter.
Yeah.
That's the joke. Basically, it's like all this happens to you, and then this cartoon character's on and making kids laugh, and you're just like, what the fuck. But yeah, this episode sucks.
Porn. I gave it a.
If only. Wow, you're generous.
I was. I didn't hate it, but I was like, that's it. Okay, that's all we're gonna get. That's great.
I'm going to have 3. This is three territory.
Wow.
Yeah, I was that kid when he went with the drumsticks alone. That was like 5 stars down the drain right there when he was banging on everything. Like, this kid is too annoying to live.
Well,
I can't stand him.
Yeah, they make him annoying. They don't follow through with that in any way.
Nope.
In fact, he has to act grown up to fix this situation,
Yeah.
but it's over in 3 seconds. So
Yeah.
that didn't matter. The setup didn't matter. So what am I supposed to be feeling, thinking? There's no characters, and it's too glossed over to be a short story that's interesting. Like, it wasn't the worst 85 short story watch, because that would be Lost and Found.
Still, Lost and Found is number one worst thing I've seen.
For 85. We watched Worse in Night Gallery.
Yes.
Jack Laird, we're looking in your dead direction.
Yes.
Asshole.
Ugh.
I don't know.
It couldn't hurt.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Ugh.
I erased my notes for this episode because I don't want to look at it anymore. I just fucking can't.
Well, why would you even have them? Nothing happens. It's like there's nothing to write about. There's just it ends. It ends with him.
I thought it was a full episode, so I'm taking notes and I'm like, this is wrapping up. Or I look at the time, I'm like, 1 minute.
Hell?
What the fuck?
No.
Oh, okay. Because like I said, I circled all the ones that are too short, and I didn't circle that one, so I was expecting a full episode. And here we are.
Oh well.
31-minute podcast.
Well, it was enough. It was enough. Don't watch it.
Do not watch it.
So what? But on the episode that this was on, what was the first episode, or what was the? This was obviously the last segment.
It's Joyride, which does not have Paul Walker and Steve Zahn.
Oh no.
Shelter Skelter, which is not Charles Manson.
Oh no.
And then Private Channel.
Wow. So this was the anthology of Don't Give a Shit.
Oh, Joe Mantegna and Joan Allen are in Shelter Skelter. That sounds fun.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I like Joe Mantegna.
I like Joan Allen.
I like Joan Allen. And they were in Searching for Bobby Fischer. Their husband and wife in that movie too.
Oh, yeah?
I just saw it the other day. I was rewatching Searching for Bobby Fischer. That's a good movie.
Oh, this is a double weird connection because it's Searching for Bobby Fischer, and also their characters' name are Harry and Sally. So Harry met Sally.
Oh my God!
Harry and Sally Dobbs.
Oh, what's the synopsis of the episode?
Let's see here. Okay, let me read the full one. So, Joyride. The joyride that 2 couples take in a stolen car is disrupted by the car's deceased owner, who isn't done with the car yet.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Shelter Skelter. 2 men race to a private fallout shelter at the onset of a nuclear blast. For months, they battle cabin fever and loneliness until one decides to venture out of the shelter and faces a horrific landscape of destruction and darkness. Yet everything is not what it may seem.
That would be kind of funny.
Private Channel. An accident turns an obnoxious young man's radio headset into a receiver of other people's thoughts. That's
wow.
All it needed to be was that one sentence, not an episode.
Wow. Now I'm curious about the Helter Skelter one. I gotta watch that one.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it eventually. That one
We
sounds
have
good.
a lot left.
Yes, there is quite a lot left of this
Yeah.
fucking show.
For the first time in a while, on the June 13th, June whatever show, June 22nd, I drew a 2002 episode. That's our next one.
Oh,
Until
no.
then, we're doing all Night Gallery in 85. So,
Oh,
some
shit.
Redux episodes. So we got some classics going in.
All right.
All right. Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of Private Channel.
Jamba.
Yeah. Jamba Man. LIWstudios.com. Lord Tearing and Wonderland on YouTube, although apparently not right now because YouTube's down. Just found that out.
The hackers got it. They're gonna put it up for money. They're gonna ransom it.
I like how they call the drink White Russian. Like all Russians aren't already white.
Well, I mean, some of them might have a tan, right?
Well, no, I guess the
very eastern,
would be like,
east guys.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I
The ones that live in the mountains.
Yeah, well, when it gets closer to Asia, you get some. Yeah,
they're pretty dark. They can't.
All right. Anyway, anything you want to plug?
Whatever. I don't know.
I just realized what your name meant.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Slow burn. I like it.
Yeah, that's there.
All right. So, yeah. Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick, yes.
Well, let me set up next week's podcast and live show.
Yes.
Before we head out. So 5/25, May 25th. We're doing a triple billing. So it'd be Night Gallery 219C Dead Weight, which is 7 minutes long.
Speaking of dead weight.
I know. I think it's Jack Laird.
It'll be Jack Laird.
After that, episode 254 is 1985's 115, A Message from Charity. And then episode 255 is also 1985, episode 127, One Life Furnished in Early Poverty.
Wow.
Which sounds a bit preachy.
Yes.
So that'll be that.
Ooh.
Yes, let's get out of here. So,
all right.
So long, citizens.
Good dogging.
No, bad dogging.
Jamba.
Private Channel. No Jamba, man.
No Jamba, man.
No Jamba juice for you, man.
Buns.
He's got great buns.
Oh God. Ugh.
There's no more dated reference than buns.
Yeah. Especially with hair like that. Coming out of the mouth of a monster with hair like that. Ugh. Reading her high school book. Nucleotide. Oh, this hurts my head.
Mr. Clean. I don't know why I said 216. That reminded me of that.
Oh.
216. Anyway, that's how much I'm desperate for enjoyment. Is this going in the third tier bucket? It has to, right? Yeah.
Oh, this is definitely third tier. Yes, maybe fourth tier if there is such a thing.
No,
that bleeds over in the last bucket of shit.
That was only 36 minutes. Oh, you got the hard drives. Oh, let's end the live show.